Hello everybody, welcome back. I am here next to the pyramid with Talos Principle 2 again. Welcome back. So, we are going to be delving into the next zone. And it seems that these guys don't have anything new to say to us. Last time we went to the city and apparently not Byron. We lost Byron to the system. And apparently... Wait, can I go here? Okay, I can't. Apparently, who was it? It wasn't Byron. Björnsson, someone like that. I can't remember. Cornelius.
1K, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm gonna need you to search for more.
Sure thing, Melville.
I'm sorry about that. But if we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream. Possibly more than once. It's
That's
the
okay.
only way for me to get access.
I was gonna do it anyway. So, as I was saying, Cornelius was apparently at the megastructure, and I love this desert zone. This looks pretty good. Is the game a bit pixely, or is it me? I don't know.
So,
Hello?
Here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a risk, but I think it'll be worth it.
It will be. Anyway, as I was saying, Melville, Cornelius was at the megastructure, and we need to find out what's happening. Let's talk to Athena. Let's hear from Athena and her daughter. Hello? I think this is Athena. Look, this... Okay.
Have you seen Miranda's design for a transport system that would connect all the labs to the machine?
It's amazing, isn't it? I think she's really excited about showing this place to people one day. She also kept asking me about what kind of monuments we could build, you know, to really transform the landscape, show the possibilities.
But her capsules only fit one person.
It's just the first iteration. Give her some time. She'll figure it out. Remember how many mistakes we made in the beginning, even with all the blueprints we had?
But that's not my point. It just worries me that she lacks context. Her imagination is incredible, but it's still limited by what she hasn't experienced.
Would it have been better if she'd been raised in New Jerusalem? If her mind was limited by self-hate and decay? If all she could imagine was sitting around ignoring the universe in favor of self-righteous solipsism?
No, but... I don't know.
Sorry. You're not wrong. We can't stay hidden forever.
Okay, so they're discussing hiding Miranda. Why they're hiding Miranda and whether that's a good thing. Honestly, I don't know. Centrifuge. While we look at this puzzle, I'm gonna talk about... Okay, platform. Oh, shit. Okay, RGB converter. We have the connector. Let's go this way. Okay, so I'm gonna... Well, this is an easy puzzle. I guess we're learning about these rotators. And I was saying, so they kept Miranda. Miranda is like, I think it's like Miranda is similar to... How do you call it? Oh shit, that's supposed to be blue? Okay, I am too enamored by the puzzle to talk. Let me try this first. So... Anything else here? I gotta turn it one more time. I think I'm supposed to do it this way. I think. So we have this. It converts to red. Actually, no, we have to have it like this, right? And we get the blue, and then we get these. And bam. Okay, so that was an easy one. Alright, so I was thinking they were talking about what is happening. I can't jump while I'm on here. Oh, well, this wasn't the case before. I thought you could jump on these. Anyway, they're talking about Miranda's lack of experience. And since she wasn't living in New Jerusalem, whether that would be a good or bad thing. And I'm gonna assume that Miranda is like Athena's daughter. And I don't know what that would entail in this world. How did Athena create Miranda? I don't know where I'm going. Is this like an extra zone? Is this where it came from? Okay. I wonder if you can go out there. I would assume so. Okay, the game's a bit choppy for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, this is the gold pyramid. Okay, we're kind of getting close, I think. Left side's done. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's going to represent all the puzzles I've done so far. Okay, I've not done a good job talking about Miranda and stuff, but I don't know. It's about raising a child, I guess. I know I want to have a kid one day, but who knows? So this is like the final area that I have to get through. Yeah, and then I enter that. What's this? Okay. All right. Okay, so we died. I don't know. Is that the gravity thing that we were supposed to activate? Okay, is the first puzzle still solved? Okay, that's good. I don't know, the red didn't seem that evil to me. Alright, let's do puzzle 2. This is like a dam, but oh god, there's puzzle down there. Wait, this is a big area. Okay, so let's do number 2. And I want to look at the messages. I can see we got some messages here, actually. Let's see. City news. The Crier 656. The expedition to the Founder's Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government... When they say this, it seems like the society is much bigger than it is. Like, I don't know how big the government is if you have 1,000 people in total in your society. How big could the government be? I don't know. Maybe like 10% at most, I'm gonna say. Like 100 people. Anyway, several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism. It's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. Jeremy, JamFX 312 is open. Oh, the Johanna Memorial exhibit. Okay, nice. We went there. What are they saying? Complete the 3 winning works. Wonderful news. Yes, after the exhibition is over, they'll be available to interviews. The Optimist. Oh, this is long. The Pessimist is commonly... Rip Byron. Byron is not dead, guys. We're gonna save it. TLDR. The Pessimist is commonly spoken as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt. And secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody. And the Pessimist, therefore, drives as roaring a trade as the publican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people about how good... Did he jump? Why didn't I see the screen pop up? Okay. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of man in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler. Okay, our character is jumping. Did you guys see that? The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. Unrequited. I think that means like when you love something and they don't love you back. Unrequited love. Unrequited attachments, so to things in general. Okay. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. G.K. Chesterton. I have heard the name of Chesterton. I think it was also in this game before. Let me Google him. G.K. Chesterton. He was an author. English author, philosopher, Christian apologist, journalist, and magazine editor. So I was wondering about some words here. I don't know what indignant means. In a manner indicating anger or annoyance at something perceived as unfair. Indignantly. They have been indignant. Okay, I understand. So, wow, okay. That's kind of a weird word that I have felt that before. So, kind of weird to find a word for it. About feeling annoyance at the unfair. Okay. Not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of man and realizing its goodness. I like that. So they're not indignant about the apparent evil of existence, but about how men think it is evil and don't realize it's actually good. Okay. I was confused about here. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in the world. And secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody. I agree with that. And the pessimist therefore drives as roaring a trade as the publican. What is a publican? I don't know that word. I'm thinking of Republican. Oh wait, a person who owns or manages a pub. Oh, in ancient Rome or biblical times, a collector or farmer of taxes. Oh, okay. Publican. I think that this is referring to a person who owns or manages a pub. Therefore drives as roaring a trade as the publican. Okay, so the trade of pessimism, referring to it as a job, is always roaring. You know, we always hear about these pessimist news and stuff, and it says a roaring trade as the publican. So, okay, I get that. A person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in desperate and suicidal effort. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way is to tell them that they're all the sons of God. I don't understand what this means. Some people like to tie everything to God. I mean, sure, God relates to our culture and history a lot, but I don't know. Did you pick the rock? I don't know. We shouldn't tie everything to God. Maybe societal aspects of life, but I don't like philosophers who tie everything to God. Let's listen to
What can I
Alcatraz.
do for you, 1K?
What can you do? What did Mayor Hermanibus say? I want to know.
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that. It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though.
That's good.
You may not agree with Herman on a lot of issues, 1K, but he's not a bad person. He's doing his best in a difficult situation.
I don't disagree. What is this? We like Test Adventures. Let's do something like light.
Although I prefer the term interactive fiction, it's better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
How? I didn't expect that.
Why not? Because I'm a joyless, by-the-book pencil pusher? I'm focused on the mission, 1K, because what we're doing here matters. That doesn't mean I don't have my own interests or don't appreciate art.
That's chill. Don't you worry if... I'll just ask this, why not?
That's something Byron and I never agreed about. I think we have an infinite capacity to come up with new ideas. There's as much to discover inside ourselves as there is out here.
Okay. I agree, but I don't think that means we should stop growing.
Maybe not. But maybe we need to stop looking for answers in places like this one.
I don't know. I mean... let's ask more questions. I think if you have like a huge pyramid that you know nothing about, it's worth exploring. Do you believe it was wrong? Do you think Byron's still alive? Let's go with that.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Do you believe it was wrong for our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because of the risk we pose to the planet.
Just because I believe we don't need to expand and dominate everything doesn't mean I want us to go extinct.
Okay, I know. I wasn't trying
I know
to
there are people who
strawman you.
think that way, but if I care about other species going extinct, why wouldn't I care about this one?
That's true.
Seems irrational to me.
Okay, I agree. Tell me about Cornelius.
He was the third to be born, after
Oh.
Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think
Interesting.
anyone suspected he knew where she was.
But he did, apparently. What was he like as a person?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm,
Calm,
very thoughtful.
thoughtful,
Everyone respected him.
respected. Okay, what do you think about Miranda's terraforming efforts?
It makes me wonder why people always think they know better than nature.
I mean, most people don't know better than nature, but what was Miranda terraforming exactly? I'm not sure, actually. What was Eustathius like? People rarely talk about him.
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was
Did he
his
die?
mistake that led to
I
the
think he died.
disaster. After that, he retired from public affairs
Oh,
and
okay.
dedicated himself to his studies.
Do you blame? Most of the first companions seem to be far less active than Myra.
Well, they've experienced a lot more hardship and tragedy than most of us. I think it's understandable that they choose to focus on their personal interests.
I agree. Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New Alexandria?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Could be.
Could be.
But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
Yeah, maybe you're duly cautious. Not unduly, but duly. Okay. Good talking to you, Alcatraz. Let's do puzzle number 2. I'm really digging this game. So, what are the new mechanics? When are you gonna introduce us to these new mechanics, bros? What? Okay. There we go. Open up. Oh shit. Here we go again. There's a red one. Nope. I turned it the wrong way. Okay. So. I guess this turns it clockwise. Okay. You take it, open it up. Okay, so it's teaching us the rotation mechanic. I don't know. This isn't as fun as the others, but I'll take it. Oh, it makes you step in, so you can't cheat. So we have to turn on that blue one. Turn it this way. Alright, so we have this. We have this. Now we do counterclockwise. And then we're gonna have this. And then what? And then red here. Damn. Wait, I have an idea. I'll do this one. Okay, so now we've primed it. Now I can take this. And since that keeps the shit open, we can turn it with the priming and we can do this. Nice. Okay, that's a decent puzzle. Done with number 2. So this
I
episode.
spotted the lab with the drone. Sending you the coordinates.
Send it, bro. For this episode, I'm hoping to do all 8. So you send me the coordinates, huh? Where's the third one? I'm gonna do the puzzles first. Okay, I see some Athena. Let's listen to you guys, Athena and Miranda. So that's Athena, that has to be Miranda because of the chest. This is the new type, this is the old type, which is us. Okay, we have to move in closer.
She's remarkable, isn't she? She sees so much beauty in everything.
She is, you're right. But I'm not sure she doesn't see too much beauty.
Is it wrong to be delighted by the perfection of the universe? To look at what surrounds us and experience awe instead of just fear?
No, but to call it perfection implies a kind of moral value that it doesn't have. The universe is cold, Athena. It doesn't care about us or about life or civilization. It fundamentally cannot care. But Miranda seems to think it's almost benevolent, purposeful.
You're right. But have you considered that maybe she sees something we can't see? A step ahead? You know, Cornelius, if we succeed, the next generation will not be like us.
What do you
They
mean?
might see the world in ways we never could have imagined. Maybe
That's true.
she's the first sign of that.
I hope so. I really do, Athena. You know that I love her, and I am perpetually amazed that this being we created that came solely from our minds is so profoundly different and unique. That does strike me as a kind of miracle. But it's also a huge responsibility. And I worry about our choices.
Is it like their kid? That because Cornelius said that we created, so is it like their kid? I don't know, but it seems that if they succeed, there would be like a new generation. So maybe what they're doing is to create new sentients. I don't know how the puzzles would relate to it though. It's like another testing ground. And they talked about Miranda being an optimist, like Byron. I think that's a good thing. You know, I don't know if the universe is benevolent or not. I don't think. I think it's neutral, like Cornelia said, but I would not hold it against anyone if they thought it was benevolent. I think that's a good mentality to have, you know? Kind of like an ignorance is bliss situation. Let's see what Prometheus is doing.
To us who have only just begun this journey of philosophy, the world may seem like a mystery that can never be solved. A great deal has been written since the days of the Seven Sages, but how much of it is truth and how much of it is idle speculation? I've offended many by saying that most philosophy will, as the centuries pass, be discarded as foolishness and superstition. But it is a truth only philosophers fail to see. And yet we cannot abandon reason and conclude that we cannot know anything. Rather, we must accept that the journey towards understanding will be long. And our task is to build a foundation for those who will one day arrive at its destination.
I mean, that's very respectful of you, to be curious. You're looking ahead, huh? What is that? That's another star thingy. So what's Strategirius? I don't know how to say his name. Strategirius of Styron. Let me see. Straton. Okay, his name is Straton. On the journey of philosophy. So he believes that most of their days philosophy will be deemed foolish. Well, that's kind of proven to be true. Such as you could consider Aristo's elements, earth, water, fire, air, and all the elements and their elements, like that thing. It doesn't really reflect reality anymore. We have science to understand the world instead of just philosophy. But philosophy was the beginning block, as they said. So we have to get a red light here, huh? Okay. So Straton is correct in thinking that they did lay the foundations. I mean, if just think about atoms. I mean, I don't remember who thought of the atoms first, but even the thought that we can divide something further and further, and deducing that there must be something that is undividable beneath it. I mean, I don't know if you can actually deduce that, but it was a good thought, and it turned out to be, well, not 100% true, but there are basic building blocks of the universe. Even with importance, there are quarks and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting thing that, you know, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And if they hadn't taught us foolish things in their times, we would not be where we are today. Dismantling. What is going on? Oh my goodness. What is this? What you doing to me, bro? Take me up. I like this elevator. Dude, what? Okay, I have... Okay, did I just... Where am I teleporting to? Well, you can just teleport to that place. Okay. Okay. You can bring that across, but it goes back. Okay, so we have these things. That's pretty cool. Let's take this. I think you can kill yourself if you stand under those. Alright, so what else is here? Can I teleport up there now, for example? I can. Can I teleport with my... Oh, That's cool. Okay. So, okay, I'm kind of stuck. I don't see how this is gonna be solved. I mean, I'm not stuck. It's just that the solution isn't immediately coming to me. Can I teleport over there? There's a box there. Maybe I need to get it. What's happening? Okay. We have to get... Okay, so we have to get across and then come that way. I'm actually stuck. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if I leave this here... Do I have to use this teleport to put it there? As soon as I drop it, it triggers. Did I fuck it up? No. I can still teleport up. Let me see, is there anything up there? Okay. This is a simple puzzle and I'm just not seeing it right now. Okay, so we have this box here. We have this elevator thingy. When we put this, it moves forward. The thing is, I can't put it on here. Obviously, I can't walk, right? Okay. Maybe there's like an invisible wall or something, I don't know. What happens if I just... Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing this, huh? Can I jump? Can I use that somehow? Okay, guys, I'm stuck in the third puzzle. I don't know. Should I come back to this? I think that's the best way to look at a puzzle. It is kind of late, so I mean, I'm not gonna stop the episode, but Alright. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to the third puzzle. This game is gonna take a bit longer than I thought. Dude, I wanna go back. I'm sorry. I can't leave it. It's so simple. Let's evaluate dismantling. Okay, we can use that. We can use that. What are we dismantling? This tower? Are there any secret walls? I need to get that box. I don't know how to get there though. Let's climb these. Can I teleport there from there? No. I'm just trying to see if there's something I can do here. What does that do, actually? I have no clue. Kill me. Oh, it's stuck. Am I thinking of this the wrong way? Dismantling. I mean, I think we have to clearly go up there, right? That has to be it. I don't know if I'm missing something, but I have to be. Can I not teleport over there? That for sure, for sure. Dude, I don't see it. Okay, so we did that. I can't teleport over there, right? So what happens when I put this? It goes there. Then the door opens up. When I pull it, can I use this teleporting thing? I don't know. The voice is nice, the teleport voice. Fuck. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Alright, I'm done. Am I supposed to? I'm clearly not supposed to do it this way. I'm doing something wrong. I think in my mind, I've completely exhausted all the possible permutations that I could do in this simple puzzle. But that's kind of what I'm shocked at. I mean, oh, I glided. That was weird. Can I walk across this wire? No. I don't know. There's like 2 buttons and the box. I have to get this box right. That's not a ladder, right? I thought this was a ladder, but I missed. Okay. I wish it was. There's nothing I can teleport to over there either. This is the thing that I can teleport to. When I take the box, it comes back. I have to get over there. Can I? Is there like a way to... Okay, I'm just gonna come back later. I'm done with that. Let's do number 4. Why not? What is that? Also, I'm keeping it in mind. What is this? New interactive content available. S3 engraving. Okay, I do want to figure it out later. I don't know what this is right now. There's like shapes and stuff. Let's go to number 4. I want to know more what this teleporting mechanic. There's obviously something I don't see. Maybe this puzzle will help us see it. Or maybe I just need to go to bed. It could be either. Okay, control. Bring me these connectors, man. That's the key. Blue. Done. What's in here? Another connector. Oh shit, this rotating wall, bro. This wall. Wait, do you turn it with this? When you power it, does it turn? Wait, hold up. Oh shit, this is interesting. There's a quantum tunneler. Actually, I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put this here, alright? Nah, it has to be this. Okay, so you do that. What does this do? Okay. That's where we're gonna put the quantum tunneler, I can bet your ass. I can bet my ass too. Okay, so we have to get a red thing. So what exactly happens when I do this? We lose the blue connection, right? Starts to turn. So what's happening? Let me see. What if I take this? No, shit, it doesn't work. Now I can get this in here, right? Okay, I think I got it. That's so interesting though. I like this. I like these keep the connection puzzles we have. So now we can just go through. And I have this quantum driller. Driller. Okay. I'm gonna need to get a blue here. Alright. I can actually take this. It's gonna turn. Alright, so now shit. Okay. Oh, this is so trippy. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. We'll put it like there. Oh, where did it go? Okay. Okay, sorry guys, I'm a bit quiet today because I'm just kind of figuring out. let's do this. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna do this. Now I can take this. Now it's like that, like that, like that. And okay, so I'm gonna select this, select that, select that. But this has to stay here. That kind of means how do I keep this red going? Because this red means we can put the blue there. Could I like use this to get the red where it needs to go? Because I'm thinking that this red needs to be open so I can get the blue through this hole. And yeah, we have to keep it here because clearly that's what we need to do. And this gives us no purpose anymore. And we're gonna put the driller here. This has to be the solution, I can tell from the puzzle structure. Now, in regards to this, let's take this out. I kind of want to make this differently. Like I want to take this, give it this blue. Maybe like through here. Would this work? No, it doesn't even work. So okay, it highlights itself when it can see. Okay, so this would work, but the thing is, oh fuck me, it's so easy. I'm sorry. All right, so let's just do this. I can just take this, do this. Okay, so this is the solution. Okay, that was kind of easy. And now I can go through. Alright, we got the fourth one. I like that though. I like that. You gotta always change your perspective. New interface content. What happened? Someone did a social expedition mega thread. Please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread and keep it civil. I think the powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living things. We know, we heard your broadcast. Atal. Fred, Ovis, I think we're being tested and Byron failed the test. What happened to Byron was an accident. I don't know. I think it was an accident. I don't think he failed the test, that's for sure. I mean, I think the structure failed. Something like that. Is there a difference ultimately? Yes, there is. No one has actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. Jax, they're not aliens, bro. Budahas says, I feel like we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founders trying to teach us how to use them. That could be. Why is everything malfunctioning on the island? Is it because of Byron? He was still logged into the system. His presence may be destabilizing it somehow. Zagran says. Franklin says, or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Could be Pandora. Honestly, I wonder if Pandora is just somehow malfunctioning. Like she's supposed to protect the megastructure, but can't tell from friend or foe. The choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental. And the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box, and we should not open this. Or we should open it. The system that runs all the tech on Noema. Pretty much all the tech on the island, from the puzzles to the megastructures, run by a system called Noema. I've identified a number of obvious commonalities with the software we use in Universal, enough to be certain that Noema is descended from our own software, although Athena and Cornelius appear to have upgraded it quite extensively. Noema seems capable of interfacing directly with the user's mind at a deeper level than our own technology, although this functionality is not used consistently. Currently, guest users are locked out of all functions, so only 1K can access the system, although he's also locked out of any admin functions. Okay. Let's go to puzzle 5. Because I still have no idea how to do 4. What's this way? I'll go this way, because I might forget. Let's see what's this one. God, it's a long trek. Where are you taking me, bro? What is this? Oh, is this the place we were supposed to... There's like a mine here. That's interesting.
There are entirely too many strange things going on around here.
What's happening? I agree. Okay, so I'm supposed to interface down there. Okay. There's like an anti-gravity thing going on. Can I fly? No. Let's see what's going on. Everything's flying. That's not a good sign. Let's go. Error ignored. Error. And it came to... This is biblical. And it came to pass in John Martin. And it came to pass in the 11th year, in the first day of the month, that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, because that Tyrus hath said against Jerusalem, Aha, she is broken. That was the gates of the people. She is turned unto me. I shall be replenished. Now she is laid to waste. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Tyrus, and will cause many nations to come up against thee, as the sea causeth his waves to come up. And I shall destroy the walls of Tyrus, and break down her towers. I will also scrape her dust from her, and make her like the top of a rock. It shall be a place for the spreading of nets in the midst of the sea. For I have spoken it, saith the Lord God, and it shall become a spoil to the nations. And her daughters which are in the field shall be slain by the sword, and they shall know that I am the Lord. I have no idea what this means. I'm gonna look up Mr. John Martin. That name sounds familiar, but I mean, John Martin seems like a common name. English painter and engraver. Oh, okay. I found the painting that's depicted here. Actually, I didn't find the exact one, but very similar art styles. And it came in the 11th year. I'm just gonna Google it and see where that's from. Where that's from. The great day of his wrath. So I think it's a poem that he wrote. The great day of his wrath. Let me find the poem. It's about... Oh, it's a painting. Let me just Google the words in this. And it came to pass... I'm not very familiar with the Bible and biblical stories, so bear with me as I'm learning, guys. And it came to pass in the 11th year. I don't know what that means. Ezekiel 30:20. On the 7th day of the first month, that the word of the Lord came to me, saying, okay, so it's a Bible verse. Let me see the rest. It's showing me 20 different versions of the Bible. Let me see the standard version. And there's a word of Yahweh. Oh, interesting. In the standard version, it writes Yahweh as, I think it's meant to be Yahweh, YHWH, Son of Man. I don't know. Is this the same thing? I'm just gonna look at the New International Version. A lament over Egypt. Okay, Pharaoh's arms are broken. In the 11th year, in the first month, on the 7th day, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, oh, it's completely different from the Bible verse. Tyrus. Wait, let me Google that. Maybe it's like different verses combined. I'm just trying to understand. Son of Man. So the first sentence is from Ezekiel 30, I think. Son of Man. Because that Tyrus hath said against Jerusalem. Oh, and this is Ezekiel 26, 2-4. Okay, so this is like a compilation of Bible verses. I do not know the story. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to look it up. I don't know who Tyrus is, but thus said the Lord, I am against thee, Tyrus. So he's this whoever is speaking is talking about declaring a sort of war on Tyrus for with what he said against Jerusalem. And she's broken, that was the gates of the people, and she's turned unto me. I shall be replenished, now she is laid waste. Therefore thus saith the Lord of God, the Lord God, behold, I am against thee. Oh, it's God speaking. I see, I understand now. And then God said, I am against thee, O Tyrus, and will cause many nations to come out of thee. They shall destroy the walls of Tyrus and break down her towers. Okay. That was a lot. Sorry for that. I'm interested in the schematic. Perhaps faith is neither choice nor submission. Perhaps faith is a demand for our pain to have meaning. That's a valid interpretation of faith, I think. For the stories of the world to rhyme, for a world designed by a loving hand. Yeah, it's a way of assigning the meaning, the world some meaning. I agree. Perhaps I will believe with defiance in the forgiveness of all sins, in the kingdom of God on earth, and even the resurrection of the dead. I will believe with clenched fists and gritted teeth in prayers that refuse to be gentle. I did not meant to lock out. Project 10. Trial 5358. Unauthorized trial at secondary site. Catastrophic failure. She's gone. Athena. Oh, shit. Is that what happened? Did Miranda die because of an unauthorized trial? Athena's writing this, so maybe she went through something here, and that's why the structure is completely abandoned. I wonder if Miranda is dead then. Let's see what's going on. Do we get to see the experiment? Overloading.
It's over. We failed. Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
Why?
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her.
She is dead.
She was perfect. And now, she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive, and frankly, because she was a little arrogant too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future. Of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No.
Sorry?
It's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena, not for children. We should have stayed, fought for our ideas.
It's too late now. It's too late.
Wow. So Miranda died during an experiment. And Athena is obviously devastated. She blames herself. Did you guys see that? I don't know what to think now. What do you think?
They lost their daughter.
Yeah, I think it was their daughter.
Right here in this ruin. Cornelius and Athena lost their daughter. Miranda's dead. So even the founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the founder makes mistakes.
Of course, everyone.
Byron was right in a way. We turned the founder into something she never was. She was never perfect. She was never infallible. No one is.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have?
As you say, you're attributing something that the founder isn't. Athena was a person just like you, and she made a mistake. And Miranda was, as they said, naive and a bit reckless, and that's what caused everything. There is a way to move forward in society while being cautious and still advancing. And there are ways to be safe. I mean, this reminds me of the nuclear, how do I say it? Nuclear power plants argument, where, I mean, it is dangerous, but it's very efficient, normally very safe if it's being carefully looked after. Technology is like that. We just need to be careful about it. Nothing is forcing us to repeat the mistakes of the past. Exactly. We have to learn.
Okay, but what about new mistakes?
Then
what about the problems we failed to predict? I can't even imagine the complexities behind this technology.
I mean, that's exactly it. It's a process. Issues always come up. That doesn't mean we give up. I don't agree with this one. Sure, society can stagnate and still survive, but what if it's about, I don't know, you have to be a bit more idealistic. You guys are post-human. You're not tied to your biologies. You should look forward. I mean, it's a process. It should always come up. It doesn't mean we give up. It's an iterative process, you know. There's always mistakes. You have to compartmentalize. There are ways to be secure.
But what if one issue is enough? One issue was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet?
I mean, I don't think... That's definitely catastrophist thinking. We'll only ever have these phobias about new things. If we only ever consider the worst case scenario, we do nothing and then still die. The universe is inherently dangerous. Mutability. That's what precautions are for. We can do things. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Don't you think the founder took precautions?
Not enough.
Human
apparently.
history is full of disasters. Do you think they're all down to carelessness?
But
not arrogance, not hubris, just a lack of precautions?
I mean, we just talked about how Miranda was... I mean, she was arrogant. She was arrogant, and that led to her not taking enough precautions. You can be arrogant and take precautions, I think. Some disasters were unavoidable from those two. Ideas like hubris just absolve us of responsibility.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it that way. So instead of saying this should have been done better, we say we reached too far and the universe punished us.
Exactly.
So we never learn to be responsible.
Yeah, it's our
never
fault.
learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
And events like Miranda's death become meaningless.
Exactly. Think about Chernobyl.
Thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome.
The truth is, lately, I sometimes feel kind of lost. The universe is vast and threatening. History is depressing, and I need something to hold on to.
This could be
other
it.
Than fear.
Yeah, we need hope.
I have to figure out what that is.
You do. You're welcome. I mean, just think about the Chernobyl incident. Chernobyl nuclear plant incident. I mean, you can't blame it on humanity's arrogance.
Okay. The elevator should be working now.
Okay.
And Yakut, I'm sorry about Miranda. I know you're looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah, me too. I was looking forward to her. I came back to the start. Jesus. Okay. So as I was saying, in the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, it didn't happen because of human. We reached too far into the stars, and that's why it happened. It's because we were careless. We were cheap and careless, and not paying attention to safety enough. Okay, so this is the second part of the puzzle. So 3, 5, and 6. Let's do some more because I still don't understand what to do with 3. Also, I think it's been time, so I'm gonna need to take a break, and we can pick up where we left off next time with puzzle number 5. I'll see you guys later. Bye.